Yes! Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here for video number 2! Number 2 on your now Saturday night, February 8th, 2025. Thank you all for watching once again right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit the subscribe button right down below inside of my goddamn pants. And once again, thank you for officially 700 subscribers. And now we're on the road to 750, and then eventually, hopefully, by maybe a year or two, or maybe 3, who knows, 1,000. But thank you all for who have subscribed and all that good shit. Thank you all so much for that. But to everybody else, please subscribe to my channels, all down below in the description box, including this one. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any more videos. Because if you do, you're SOL. And you know what that means. And if you don't know what that means, you need to get slapped in the fucking face. Pretty much, and that's it. If you don't know what SOL means, you need help. That's that. And if you're brand new here, you're just floating around YouTube at this time of night, on this Saturday night, right before Collision starts at 8. And if you're brand new for the very first time, you've never seen my channel before, you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Well, I'm Peter Joseph. I'm a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, sports, well, other sports like baseball, hockey, and football and stuff like that. And music and movies and anything I feel like talking about. If you like the video, great. Please hit that like button, share with your friends, and if you want more, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. And don't forget to share it with your friends, so maybe they so they can sub to my channel. And then I have other channels with lots of great content, a lot more coming your way. You know, in the coming months and all that good shit. But, as we say in the business, when you do subscribe, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab yourself a cold one like this mighty big can. Or whatever you got. Could have water, juice, soda, whatever you got. Water, well, like I said water before. Tea, coffee, whatever you're drinking tonight, or whenever you watch this video, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you like I said, if you like it, great. You know, fuck off. Go to your dead channel where nobody cares. And that's that. People actually watch my shit. So, don't believe me? Look at how many likes I get in my shorts. So, and views I get. And I don't view it like 6,000 times. I don't like it 40, 50, 60 times. So, real views, realness on my channels. And if you can't handle that, get off my channel. Simple as that. But some of you can't do that because you have no brain. Too stupid. That's what you are. Too stupid to just get a fucking life. Get a real, pretty much get a life, get a job, and get the fuck off the internet. Not worry about what I do on the internet and in my real life. That's called obsession. And it's been too long for some of you. Hop off. People that hold grudges for 10, 15 years, or even less than 15, just have no fucking lives. I don't hold any grudges with people. I mean, I did back in the day. Now I have no. I care less. I care less what is said about me. I care less. Can't handle, Can't handle realness. Then you don't belong on YouTube and on social media. So. But like I said, everything that's said about me nowadays is pretty much fiendish slander. You know, if you want to be, a slanderous, then you know where you might be going. But it is what it is. You don't have real facts and real evidence, then you're just talking out your ass. Words. That's all it is to me. Words. No action. Words. But I digress. But anyway, if you're here for the first time, welcome to the party. And that's that. Alright, on this Saturday night, like I said, February the 8th, 2025. Pretty much the calm before a lot of storms coming. We're getting a lot of snow in pretty much the next week to 10 days. It is insane here in New York City and up and down the mid-Atlantic coast and in the northeast of Boston, and everywhere else. Lots of snow coming and, mixing with rain and sleet and yuckiness. Tonight we're getting about 4, maybe 5 inches of snow, changing over to sleet and rain. It's just going to be a mess going into tomorrow morning for Super Bowl Sunday. So if you're going out, please be careful. Going on the roads, they're going to be they're going to be slick, they're going to be icy. Sidewalks are going to be icy, streets are going to be icy. Just be careful. Going to your Super Bowl parties or wherever you're going, even on the highway. And on the bridges and tunnels and whatever you're going. But be safe. And please, be well. That's pretty much it. Then, getting a storm after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're getting more snow. And then, Valentine's Day is going to be nice, cold. So if you're going out with your significant other, be safe, be well. And, wrap it up, guys. Trust me on that. And then next weekend, we're getting more snow. I think they said we're getting 5 storms back to back to back to back. Because it feels like, so we're basically getting a blizzard, but in parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, 4, 5. It's insane. So, really, February is usually the month, normally here in New York City, where it gets really fucked up. Sometimes January, but mostly February is the month where there's a lot of snow. And we're kind of paying for it, because the last couple of years we had warm winters, not much snow. And now, we had a little bitty snowstorm on Thursday. We basically got a dusting. That went out because we got a lot of rain. Now, we're kind of paying for it in the next 10 days. Hope you got a lot of snow melt. Throw it out tonight. Throw it out throw it out tomorrow after you start digging out. But keep the snow melt on hand and the shovel on hand pretty much for the next week or so here in the Northeast. Going right into President's Day. And the temperatures ain't going to be fun either. Except for Thursday, it's going to be near 50. But then, down the drain. That's the way it is, in New York City. So if you want to live here, you're going to have to deal with really shitty winters. Sometimes you get warm winters, it's great. You don't have to worry about breaking your back digging out in the wintertime. But, New York's crazy as it is. That's why a lot of people are moving to, Arizona or California or Texas, Mexico, or, well, not so much Mexico, but they're moving to other places. Like Florida, down south Georgia, north of South Carolina, Virginia, DC, and in between. Gotta go somewhere, where it's warm. But, But I got my snow melt all ready. I got my shovel all ready for tomorrow. I'm good. I just hope I can, the roads are going to be at least passable so I can go to my Super Bowl party tomorrow with my friends and the missus, of course. But if not, I'll probably just watch it at home and then turn it off at the halftime show. Because we all know pretty much everybody's boycotting the halftime show because of that schmuck that's doing it. But it is what it is. Alright, before we get to Collision coming up in a little bit, it is time for your late and out of fucking date AEW Dynamite! Yes! Review for this past Wednesday, February the 5th, 2025, and we are emanating from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, Hot Atlanta, GA. This week for Dynamite, and I think Collision as well. And, let's get to it. Alright, so Dynamite this week, 604,000 views. Even for a pretty good main event with Ricochet and Swerve. And we'll talk about that. But much better than last week's horror show. That was bad. Really bad last week. This week, a little bit better. But we get that. Alright. So, as always, our commentary team of the man behind the mask, Excalibur, my good buddy, fellow Met fan, he's very happy that Pete Alonso's back, and that's Chaz! Red Hook brother! Okay, so we got Chaz, and another good friend of mine, the XWF's very own ring announcer, Tony Baloney Schiavone, or Schiavone for you Jerichoites. That's it. Moving on. Alright, so the normal trio on Wednesday nights. Alright, so we start off with Renee Paquette in the parking lot. Somebody get security. The ever so popular parking lot. She's there with the Switchblade, Jay White. Wait, with Switchblade. He's there, he's talking about Adam Copeland, or Cope. We all have to cope. On this day, I have a weird name. It's Adam Copeland. Okay, that made no sense. But anyway, so he's like, I got no problem with Adam Copeland. No, we have no history, but there is a little bit of history between him and FTR, Dax the Axe Harwood, and Cash. He's got a clock, Wheeler. And then the Death Riders come in. The AEW champion, John Moxley, Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli, the bastard Pac, and the guy that has, well, not many friends, that's William Utah. They come in, I'm like, oh, here we go. Then we see Edge and, hey kids, it's Edge and FTR right behind them. We get a White counts to 8. Why not 3? 5, 3, 8, sir. And then, on time, we get a big old fight, and then we see Marina Shafir, like, pick up Renee Paquette and goes, whoop! I don't know how Moxley felt about that one, but anyway. They start fighting all the way in the back, goes all the way to the arena, and then, Claudio's white shirt got ripped apart by Adam Copeland, and Claudio's like, you ripped my shirt! Bastard! We have coffee! No. Welcome to my cafe. Anyway, so he's pissed about that. Jay White has Moxley in the ring, and then William Utah sneaks up behind him, but eats a Blade Runner. William Utah's the type of guy that tries to sneak up behind people and gets his ass kicked. That's how bad he is. So he hits the Blade Runner, and he tries it again, but then the bastard Pac comes in for the save. But he gets hit with a shatter machine by the great FTR. And then Claudio hits Cash Wheeler with a tiger uppercut as he was trying to dive to the outside. That was pretty damn nice. And then Claudio and Moxley beat the shit out of Jay White. Swing of doom into the barricade. Ow! But Adam Copeland comes right in with a big-time spear on Claudio, who it was supposed to be for Moxley, but Claudio, pushed Moxley out of the way, so he took the bullet and pretty much paid for it. That was a mean spear by Edge. And then pretty much the Death Riders say, alright, that's it, we're gonna get out of here. They go over the barricade, and Cope's like, give me the mic! Give me the fucking mic! He gets on the mic, and he's like, Moxley! Like Samoa Joe was like, Regal! Regal! Hello, Wendy! Oh, sorry. He's like, I don't know if you can hear it, but, they're chanting one name, and it's not you. So he's like, hey, Mox, what's your answer? You're gonna give me your title? You're gonna answer my challenge for your title, or what's going on? You got a pair of balls, or nuts? So Mox like, you're on! So, that match is now official for Revolution, our first official match for Revolution, for the AEW World title. I think Edge will win, but, and there's a button that stinks, that's Christian, with his Money in the Bank thingy-majig. He's gonna cash in on Edge, he's gonna make us all go home very unhappy. But, Mama Wayne's gonna be very happy. Just saying. But anyway, Moxley doesn't, accept at first, but then he gets the mic, he says, you deserve nothing, so the answer is no. And then Jay White gets on the mic and says, you son of a bitch, how can How about I make you bleed with a switchblade? And make you drown in a pool of your own piss and blood. Stop watching my tapes. Stop. Everybody's been watching the XWF tapes. It's just great. Thank you. Anyway. So, Jay White proposes that him and Edge have a match with Moxley and Claudio at Grand Slam in a Brisbane, Australia brawl, which means no rules, hardcore, blood, whatever, Moxley blood, mostly, whatever happens, they're gonna fight, and it's gonna be good, and, that's that, but eventually, now my notes are going haywire, sorry about that, my computer fucks up, alright, so that match is official for Grand Slam next Saturday night. Adam Copeland and the Switchblade, Jay White, for the very first time ever. Can they coexist? I don't know. Taking on Claudio and Moxley in a Brisbane brawl at Grand Slam. I don't know what's going to happen with Moxley and Adam Copeland, Edge at Revolution for the title. I think it's going to be announced, but I guess we won't know for like another week or so. Alright, so with all that craziness, I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Dynamite! And that's that. Alright, so Excalibur runs down the card with the main event being Swerve and Rick. Oh shit! We get that. Alright, then we get a recap of Buddy Matthews of the Hounds of Hell challenging the Continental Breakfast IHOP Denny's champion, Okada, last week on Collision. And Okada's like, no. And then Buddy Matthews is like, you're a bitch. And then Okada's like, me no bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. A big-headed bitch. Butch. Sorry. Where's Trick Willie when I need him? Anyway. So, Excalibur actually makes the match official and says if the match is now official for the Continental Breakfast IHOP Denny's title at Grand Slam. Should be a pretty damn good match next weekend. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Dynamite is going to be taped on Tuesday, but we'll see it, in normal time on Wednesday. So we get a taped edition of Dynamite on this Wednesday on the program. Because they're too pussy to go live on Tuesday night against NXT, because then they get shot, they get destroyed. And, that's that. NXT's rating went up a little bit as well. It's over 700,000, so it is what it is. Alright, moving on from that. Alright, then we get to our first official match of the evening. Will Ospreay against a mystery man from the Don Callis family. So, Ospreay comes out, reach for the sky, whoa! Bam! So he comes out, looking amazing, hugging some random chick. What are you doing? Bro! Anyway, so we get the fuck Don Callis chants. And what was that noise? I mean, I know they were trying to bleep out the cursing and everything, but you hear like static. Like, what is that? Like, is the Wyatt Six in the truck or something? I don't know. But anyway. So, Don Callis comes out and says that, well, Will, your opponent is somebody you traveled the road with, called your best friend in the whole wide world, and you know him very well, and it's this guy, and out comes Mark Davis, formerly of United Empire, and Ospreay's like, Bluff! You really schooling me, Bluff! What the fuck, Bluff? I'm like, holy shit! And then we get the you sold out chants. And then we get to the match. I'm not gonna go through everything. But, pretty good match. I love the move that Davis hit. He ran at Ospreay and hit a jumping power driver. That was nice. It was nasty. And it felt like Ospreay broke his goddamn neck. Woo! That was crazy as shit, as the great Jay Briscoe reach for the sky, boy, would say. crazy as shit. And we get that. Match continues, a bunch of Ric Flair, chops. And then at one point, Ocean Spray hit the hidden blade out of nowhere. And then Mark Davis got right back up, hit a clothesline. Ocean Spray with some palm strikes, some shote. We get that. Then, like I said, he hits that big jumping pile driver for a very near fall. And I thought Will Ocean Spray's neck was gone, done. And then Rick Knox like, Bluff, you okay, Bluff? Obviously, it seemed that Ocean Spray's neck was still intact. And then Mark Davis goes over to the middle turnbuckle in the corner, rips that off. And then Rick Knox sees it, and he's like, no. They start arguing, and then out of nowhere, Will Ocean Spray hits the not-so-hidden blade. 1, 2, 3 in exactly 11 minutes. Will Ocean Spray is your winner. Pretty good match, 3 out of 5 stars. But Ocean Spray paid for it. After the match, well, before he gets beat up again, gets on the mic and says, Bluff! Atlanta Bluff! He's like, it's a big party, and he's like, Don, says that you like to crash the party, you're a party pooper. And I have a new best friend in the back that I'm teaming up with at Grand Slam. So, Kenny, by God, mwah, bang! Omega comes out with a chair. I think he came out with a chair. No, actually, did he come out? No, he didn't come out with a chair. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. So, Kenny comes out with his epic Final Fantasy music. It's just amazing. Don Callis runs away like a little bitch. And then, Kenny just walks by Mark Davis like he's like nothing. Gets on the mic and says, I don't remember a reception quite like this in my lifetime, so thanks, Atlanta. And he's like, this is a big celebration for my good buddy Will Ocean Spray, but he's like, Mark Davis, man to man, I have no idea why you trusted a douchebag like Don Callis. It's kind of scary and you need some help. And there are people in the back that are here that you can trust, and Don Callis is not one of them. All right, so he hypes up, his in-ring return in Brisbane for Grand Slam. But since he heard his name, he appears with you, Joe Hendry. Stop it. I thought I'd come out here and say hi. Hey, Henny, how's it going? It's Wednesday night. You know what happens on Wednesday nights? We stay up late and watch Kenny Omega while we masturbate. Ha ha. Okay. But anyway, after that, Kyle Fletcher and the Intercontinental Champion, Kensuke Takeshita, they come out. Callis holds them back, and Kenny's like, well, I got a whole lot of time, but I suggest you guys pack a lunch, get on the jet and the train for next weekend, because it's a long time since people could really feel what I felt in 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, pretty much the last 5 years. But now, I'm back in 2025, and the fans feel the exact way I do. This is not a match for fun. This is a match, to prove that we are better than you guys, but it's to prove, actually it's not a match for fun, it's not a match to prove that we're better than you, it's to prove that the future is up here and in this very ring. And then Kenny does his usual thing. I bid you adieu. Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang! That's it. Great promo from Kenny. I so admire Kenny. I've been a big fan of Kenny since he was in Ring of Honor, in the late 2000s. Or early 2000s, not the early 2000s. Pretty much the, during the Punk years and, a little bit after that, blah, blah, blah. But I saw Kenny, never met the guy, I'd love to meet him. One day it's gonna happen. But Kenny is probably the best wrestler alive right now, next to Ocean Spray and Roman, of course. But I mean, if Kenny can get back to the maniac that he was in New Japan in 2017, Bruh. He might be number one again on the PWI top 500. And I'm saying that's saying something with the way Ocean Spray wrestles and the matches he has. And then you gotta look at, you can't forget Roman, of course, our tribal chief. But, you got so many other great wrestlers, like, definitely could be on the top 500, like MJF and people like that. But we'll move on. Alright, so great promo, after promo. Not that I rated it, but it was good. Great promo from Kenny. Great. Amazing. But don't ask him about MySpace. MySpace, Kenny! MySpace, you kidding me? You just could have called me. Maybe. Call you? Well, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna go whip it out right now. What are you doing, Kenny? I love that BTE episode with Kenny and the Bucks in Japan with Adam Cole, baby, when Adam Cole was in the Bullet Club briefly. Should have never kicked him out. I'm just saying. But anyway, moving on. Alright, we go to commercial. Actually, before we get that, we got a look at Swerve and Ricochet. And then we go to commercial. We come right back with the Hurt Syndicate. The AEW Tag Team Champions, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, with the great MVP by their side. We got a "We Her People" chant, inventive, and then MVP gets on the mic. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, at aliens or atlians." Nice Outcast reference from one of their best albums. Atlians is their first album. It's amazing. Love that album. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like just don't care. And if you like Christian Grits and all that good shit, everybody say, "Oh yeah." Cutting on some scissors, just scissors. I have that. I still have that album. It's just amazing. I love Outkast. Oh, yo, listen to rap. Outkast is good rap, not Kendrick boring as fuck Lamar. Oh, they got 6 Grammys. Outkast has probably more Grammys than him. Just saying. I haven't heard from Outkast in a very long time. Can we get a record here, please, Big Boy and Andre 3000, instead of doing your movies? He's good in movies. He was in The Brothers, the Four Brothers. Was it Brothers or Four Brothers? I forget. He played a great part in that movie with Mark Wahlberg and, I think, Tyson Beckford. Not Tyson. Was it Tyson? It was Tyson Beckford. And Mark Wahlberg. I think 50 Cent was in that. I forget. But anyway. But yeah, Andre 3000 is a pretty good actor. But better rapper. Just saying. And Big Boy, I don't know what he's doing these days, but we need an album from Outkast. I miss them. I miss that "Hey Ya" days, and I like the way you move. That's the good shit, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a million times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Clip that! I dare you. Saying I don't know music. You're funny. I digress. Alright. Moving on. So they come in and says, "We are the standard of excellence." I heard that before. Give respect to the standard of excellence and the almighty Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, your AEW Tag Champs. Yay! And then I was like, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because we are heading out for the Super Bowl. Hey, they're gonna be there. So they bring up beating the shit out of Private Party to get the belts, and they give props to them, for staying alive, basically. But they have a bright future, they're young, great talent, but they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. And basically, they say there's nobody in the back that can take these titles. They want to challenge us for the belts. And then before they can finish, the lights go out. And then Sabu! No, not Sabu. Not Sabu. The lights come out. We got the ass boys. Many men wish death upon me. Many men. Guns up. Austin and Colton Gunn are back from, they were a little bit injured after they got beat up by, I think the Death Riders beat the fuck out of them. Oh yeah, I like 50 Cent too. One of my favorite songs is Ayo, I'm trying to hit the technology with Justin Timberlake. Oh, another guy I love. Oh, I need you right on top of me. Okay. That's right, all you ladies, especially all my haters, moms and girlfriends, on my dick. That's why they slide in my DMs every day. Can't get enough. I digress. So anyway, they come out, they say, oh, we don't mean any disrespect. You know, we want to talk some business, and everybody's like, well, I'm a businessman. Let's talk like men. Why not? So the ass boys, you know, say, well, first up, ATL ho, whatever they said. It says, we're the Guns, we're the former tag team champs. We've been waiting 2 years to get our belts back, and we want a shot at you guys to get our belts back. And then pretty much MVP says, you know, I appreciate your honesty, your moxie, your balls, basically, to come out and, you know, challenge us. So it's like, next week, for the AEW World Tag Team belts, it will be the Hurt Syndicate against a couple of ass boys. So they go to leave, and then Colt gets on the mic and says, ass boys, or the sound, and then couldn't barely hear what he said. Great production. He's like, basically, well, ass boys, well, you're gonna face the Gun Club, and we're gonna beat you for the belts. We're gonna get our tag team belts back. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you: guns up, not suck it. Obviously, that's copyright. So we get that. So next week, the ass boys versus Shelty Baby, Shelton Benjamin, and Bobby Lashley. We're gonna get a title change. I doubt it. But we get that. Alright, so I get that 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. And we move on. Alright, now let me just take off my DVR because I was watching Women of Wrestling. Religiously love that program. Alright, let's go to... Alright, let's change the channel to TNT. We're about a minute away from Conditions, and Elton John's going to be singing Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting. Okay. We got that coming up as Father of the Bride 2 goes off the air. I didn't even know there was a number 2. I remember number 1, but I don't even remember much of number 2. Number 1, I order you to take a number 2. Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. Moving on. Alright, so Collision's about to start, and we'll talk about that later. Alright, so 3.25 out of 5 stars for the Hurt Business and the Ass Boys. And that's that. Alright, then we go to the back with Renee Paquette. She's with Harley Cameron and her Sasha Banks doll, a Mercedes Moné doll. Atlanta! Get ready for your CEO. Oh, I love Harley right now. Danny L. A great singer. Decent wrestler, but oh man, her gimmick is just amazing right now. She's probably one of the best on AEW television right now. They're gonna give her a belt? No. But anyway, she's back with the Mercedes Moné puppet right in front of Mercedes' locker room once again. And she wants to announce that this week on Collision, she will have a Harley Cameron concert. So if you haven't seen it on the Jericho Cruise, we get to see it live. Well, pretty much live and in color. Speaking of live, we are live on Collision. Oops, sorry. Okay. So, anyway, sorry, I was looking at my notifications. Because I did get my thing beeped, so. Anyway, moving on. So, Mark Davis is actually a member of the Dog Callis family. He's an official member, because we're hearing from Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher are going to have a match tonight. And now, I thought that they were going to have Trent Beretta join. Obviously not. Well, then again, who knows? So, I guess that 6th seat where we saw Don Callis eating dinner in his mansion with Brian Cage and Lance Archer and Takeshita and Fletcher, and it's like, hey, there's a 6th person here. Who's the seat for? And it's Mark Davis. So no more United Empire, because Fletcher and Davis are now pretty much a tag team in the Don Callis family. And you got the murder machines of, we're not in Atlanta, we're in Houston tonight. Because they're going to be in Austin on Wednesday, actually Tuesday, we're going to see it Wednesday. And then they're flying right out to Australia, mate. And then they will be back in the States, next Wednesday. That is the, what date is that? The 19th. So we got that. Alright, so we got Mark Briscoe taking on Kyle Fletcher. Kind of like a Continental Breakfast of Champions tournament match. We saw that where I think Mark won that match. Kind of upset Kyle Fletcher. So we got round 2, Electric Boogaloo. And we got the Harley Cameron concert that, Tony Schiavone loves. It's the greatest thing I ever seen! So they're talking about the Harley Cameron concert, and now a security guard just gets thrown. Damn. Hello, Marina Shafir. How you doing? Gotti! Oh, sorry. Alright, so a security guard just gets tossed right in front of the camera, and then they go right, and then Marina Shafir's like right in front of the camera. Moxley's right behind her. Damn. Get out of the way, freaking Arcady. Jeez, you're just standing there, sitting there like a little, sitting there on your ass. Come on. Moxley is mad. Oi, oi, oi. He is pissed. I wonder why, because Edge pretty much here, roasted his ass on Dynamite. They said something about Ruby Soho. I'm like, okay. But damn, he threw him like Shawn Michaels threw one of the Spirit Squad way back when. So Mox is like, I'm tired of Edge. He's like, you think you can throw your weight around here? I'm the champ, bitch. Says you have no power. And he's like, I got a whole list of why I'm not going to give Adam Copeland an AEW title shot. Remember how Moxley said, oh, you're an old fart. You're a fossil, you're this and that. And then, hey, damn it, Orange Cassidy aged. No, I'm kidding. Some guy was dressed up as Orange Cassidy. What happened to him? I think he got injured, right? Last time we saw Orange Cassidy, I think it was at World's End 2. So he's like, I don't like you, Edge. I don't like anything about you, yet you were in the same promotion at one point. He's like, I don't like this place. You don't know anything about being AEW World Champ. He was TNT Champ at one point. He's like, take your challenge and shove it right up your ass. He's like, something like, we could do it in the Marriott here in Rosenberg, Texas. Even though it's Houston, but they're Rosenberg. But anyway, so we could do it in Cincinnati, we could do it in Nashville, we could do it next week on Collision in Austin, Texas. Or we could do it in Australia. Well, they are going to do it in Australia, obviously, that Brisbane fight. And Moxley is really mad. He's like, I'm going to break your neck, meaning Edge. Damn, he is mad. He's like, if I decide to break your neck, I'm going to do it. And you're not going to come back from that. Shit! I'm like, Moxley is pissed, and he means business. So if I'm Edge, and I'm Jay White, I'm like, oh boy, we better, pull up our britches and pack a lunch. Because Moxley and Claudio are not happy. Along with the other members of the Death Riders, mainly Marina Shafir and Pac, who's William Muta's never mad. He thinks he's mad, but, nobody cares. We got that. We got a face-to-face tonight with, Kata and Buddy Matthews. So this review is kind of tying into Collision. We got Penelope Ford and Thunder Rosa! Yay! By the way, holy shit on Earth X. Outside in 33 degree weather, basically in a bikini, or at least we saw the bottom part of the bikini. She's like, I think she had a jacket on. Who knows if her boobies were popping out after that, but damn. 33 degree weather, she's doing a photo shoot like that. Oy. God bless her husband, by the way. But I like this. Alright, we got a trios match coming up later. I missed who was in it. But we're coming up now with the Undisputed Kingdom of Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts, and Roddy! So you got Roddy, and I guess it's gonna be, they got one more guy, and that's this guy. It's all about the boom! It's time for Adam Cole, baby! Oh, Chugs is out. Bring out Chugs. That's why he didn't do his stream today, obviously. He did one last night, playing Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. I still gotta watch that. So probably won't be hearing from Adam Cole probably till Monday, because I doubt he'll be streaming tomorrow for the Super Bowl. Mr. Adam Cole Bay and the Undisputed Kingdom. He didn't point at me, did he? Alright, so I think we're going to a triple threat, we're going to go to a triple threat trios match with Shane Taylor Promotions. I think it's going to be Shane Taylor, and maybe the Infantry or Lee Moriarty, I don't know. But we got that. Oh, by the way. Boom! Sorry. So we got Adam Cole, baby, and Roddy, and Kyle O'Reilly in a triple threat trios match with STP, and I think Daniel Garcia and Matt Maynard and Angelo Parker. This should be pretty fun. Really, it feels like a 6-on-3 because you got two teams that. Well, 6 guys that hate Shane Taylor Promotions. So, it's going to be Shane Taylor and the Infantry, Goldie Bravo, and the Captain, Sean Dean. Oh, he's going to send me a letter. With the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, Lee Moriarty. Well, he's on the stage. Is he going to the ring? I don't think so. No, he's like, you guys go to the ring, I'm going to go watch on the back. I just shine my silver belt. Not gold, silver. Ring of Honor always has had silver belts. You don't see gold much except for in WWE and AEW. But moving on. Hey, that's a Generico mask. Get that guy out of here. Somebody call ICE. Sorry. Now we got the Dancing Fool, Daniel Garcia with Matt Maynard and Angelo Parker coming out. We're gonna start this trio's triple threat match right now. Alright, so we got the TNT champion, Danny Garcia, with the man who knocked up Ruby Soho, and that's Angelo Parker, lucky bastard. And the man who wants to know, if you want to know what makes his nipples hard, then you can ask him. That's Matt Maynard. So, got that. Alright, moving on. Alright, so a good segment to open the show with Moxley being pissed. Look, he is mad. I feel bad for Renee Paquette and their kid. That kid's gonna grow up to have Moxley like, I'm gonna kill you! Why you little? You know, like Homer Simpson like, choking out Bart. Why you little? Why you little? Okay, I gotta stop. I'm having Final Fantasy 9 vibes now. Shit. Anyway. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so Mercedes. Harley Cameron's in the back with her Mercedes doll, making fun of Mercedes once again in front of her locker room. And she wants to announce that she's going to have a concert on Collision. the doll's like, "You're not a dummy." And I think Renee's like, "Huh?" And then Mercedes pops out of her locker room and is like, "Are you stupid?" And then Renee wants to know who she's going to face at Grand Slam. And then Mercedes thinks it's cute that Harley got her first win on Collision last week. Tony Schiavone's like jizzing in his pants about that. She got her first win at... It's like, I got my first win at 23, and now I have 4 belts, and probably be 5. She wins the House of Glory women's title from Megan Bayne, I think, this weekend. Who knows if she has it by now. But anyway, it's like, I have 4 belts, I could probably have 5. I'll be the belt collector, the women's belt collector. Like, you think Kenny was a belt collector, or Ultimo Dragon. But anyway, she says, "Harley, you're a loser, and losers don't get to ride the Monet train." Sorry, virgins. And then she takes the puppet, rips it apart. Damn. Throws it on the floor. Aww. Holy sad. So we get that. So, we are going to get Mercedes pretty much retaining the title against Harley Cameron, and I think Harley's home country of Australia, mate. But man, she's a good singer. She looks great. Ooh, her boobies. Ooh, real boobies, by the way. She's just amazing. I love her character. I hated her at one point. I'm like, now she's grown on me. I love it. Best thing on AEW in the women's division next to Maria May and Toni Storm going crazy. Shit. But we get that. Alright, so I get that 3.5 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Alright, then we go to break and come right back with Renee. She's with the Hangman. Adam Page is about to talk some cowboy shit. And she wants to know, Adam, you had motive looking for Swerve last week. And then Adam's like, that was a moment of weakness. I'm never going to do it again. Right. Don't ever ask me about that ever again, Renee. So then Renee kind of talks about what he did to Christopher Daniels, injuring him, pretty much retiring him. And Adam's like, I don't feel any remorse. I'm happy with what I did. He says, hey, Daniels accepted the match. He knew what was coming. That's what happened. And then, of all fucking people, the so-called best wrestler alive, Max Caster, is off screen. He's like, when is this? Is this over? Are you done yet? And then he's like, I respect you, Adam Page. You know, but imagine if you could put Anthony Bowens or the badass Billy Gunn in a neck brace. So Adam Page's like, well, I don't see them here. I could do that, but I see you here. So how about I put you in the hospital? So Max tries to escape, and then Adam Page basically says, Renee, this interview is over. I'm going to go follow him, which goes into the MJF segment. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. But before we get to the MJF segment, we go to the Hounds of Hell. Brody King, and Buddy Matthews taking on the Intercontinental Champion Kensuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. This match was great. Back and forth match they went. Lots of hard-hitting match. Brody King, just amazing wrestler. Amazing. We get a released German suplex by Takeshita, but then Brody King gets right back up. What are you, PCO? Oh, I'm like Ishii. I don't feel pain, because I have no fucking neck. Oy. So he got up from that. I'm like, damn. Then he goes for the Gonzo bomb, but Takeshita gets out of that. They both hit cross bodies in the middle of the ring. Ow. They're both down. Then they get the tags to their respective partners, and it's down to Buddy Matthews and Kyle Fletcher. Matthews looks for the Randy Orton in his voice! DDT. Fletcher gets out of that, and then Matthews throws Fletcher to the floor, and the catch is right there. That's my note. I had to get my notes back. Okay. And then, Matthews Buddy hits a corkscrew plancha on both of them. Very nice. Back in the ring, Buddy hits a Meteora to Kyle Fletcher for a near fall, and the fans are like, this is awesome! Uh-oh, here he comes. Why did they say my name? They were chanting for you, Mike. Why? Because you're awesome. I know! We all know you're awesome, Mike. You should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I know! I don't know why I'm not! Well, don't look at me! I'm petitioning for you to get in. Well, try harder! I'll put you through a table. Mike, calm down. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, Mike Awesome should be in the Hall of Fame, so please, dial up Hunter and whoever runs the Hall of Fame and get that man in. Like, ASAP. Yeah, please call! Call and get me in, or I'll put you all through a flaming table! Because I'm awesome. Okay, Mike, calm down, please. We'll get you in, okay? Even if it takes 25 more years. You still got that halo on your head anyway. Oh, I do? I was wondering what this thing was. I thought it was just a Christmas ornament. What? Anyway, I gotta finish up. So, you have a great night, Mike, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye! Okay, get out of here. Thank you. Alright, moving on. It's snowing outside right now. Uh-oh. It's 32 degrees, so it's gonna be snowing and change to sleet and freezing rain and all rain. But by the time I wake up, it's gonna be a lot of snow on the ground. Damn it. Damn it, Mother Nature, can you give me a another year and I don't have to break my goddamn back? Sorry. Anyway, alright, so we get that. So we get the "This is Mike" chant. So Fletcher tries to Hulk up, brother, but he runs right into a big boot by Buddy Matthews. And then we hear the music of "Oh, Kada," and then Buddy Matthews is like, "Hey, where are you? Where are you?" We don't see him. Obviously, it was a distraction. And Fletcher takes advantage of that, crotches Buddy Matthews on the top rope. Nuts! But he slips out, hits that kick right to the head, tags in Brody King. They hit the cannonball sliding dropkick combo. They go for the cover, but the catcher comes in with a dropkick senton splash. Blah, wow. Breaks up the pin. That was nice. And then Brody applies a choke to the catcher on the apron. Takeshita rakes the eyes to escape. And then we get the Buddy Matthews hits the Demon DDT a la Randy Orton on Fletcher. By Fletcher, on Brody King for a 2.88889995. Not a 2.9, 2.85 cover. And then Fletcher, Brody King Brody King fights off a Bling Buster attempt. But then by Fletcher, Takeshita comes in and they hit a double, pretty much a double Bling Buster on Brody King. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. That was pretty shocking. In over 14 minutes. And, great match. 4 out of 5 stars. And, give it up to Takeshita and Fletcher beating 2 great people like Brody King and, Buddy Matthews. But, with the Okada, tease, Fletcher and Takeshita used it to their advantage and they got the win. Adam Cole, baby! Gets the hot tags, beating the fucking shit. I think out of Carly Bravo. Time for collateral damage. Ow. And now the Undisputed Kingdom are beating the fuck out of Sean Dean. Was that Chasing the Dragon? Bobby Fish ain't gonna like that. So hit that. Another collateral damage on Carla Bravo. 1, 2, and Matt Maynard makes the save. Hey, Matt Maynard doing a Gilmore Cutter. Stop it. Stop it. And then a piggyback driver, I don't know what that was, by Parker. And then I think it was Sean Dean with, I'm going to say Shane, Sean Dean with some type of move. Garcia comes in, takes out Sean Dean. I mean, it is a big time fest. Adam Cole, baby! Sorry. He takes out Shane Taylor with a super kick. Roll up from Carly Bravo and Adam Cole for a near fall. Then they knock each other down with a lariat. Fans are going nuts. Giovanni's having an orgasm in his pants. What are you gonna do? I don't think that Adam Cole's going to Australia. Then again, who knows? Alright, moving on. Alright, so that tag match with Takeshita and Fletcher and the Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews was fucking great. And like I said, 4 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Then we get highlights of Send for the Man, Hook. Get in here, Hook, and bring your Doritos. Hook, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. He comes in with Samoa Joe. And we see a recap of their match last week with Nick freaking Wayne and Kip Sabian, where Hook and Joe basically won. Joe destroyed Kip Sabian with the Muscle Buster. Ow. Speaking of ow. Garcia. Woo. Big time Latiazzo turning Batty inside out. And then Fletcher and Garcia just slapping the shit out of each other. Garcia just whipped the fuck out of Kyle. Fans are loving that. And then the infantry are beating up Garcia right now with a double team. A double curb stop. Now this match is actually pretty damn good. Great triple threat trios match. And Parker sends I think it was Cody Bravo out. Shane Taylor comes in. Greetings from Asbury Park, whatever that move is. Not greetings from Asbury Park. What's that goddamn the Marcus Garvey thingamajig? Triple super kick to Shane Taylor. Roddy with a drop kick through the ropes. This match is insane. Kyle with a high knee off the apron. Sweep the leg down your son. That's what they hit on the outside on Shane Taylor. Now, Adam Cole's in the ring. I guess he's the legal man. I don't know who the legal man is. He goes for the Panama City Sunrise, and Carly Bravo avoided it, but another super kick by Adam Cole, baby. He's lining up. It's time for the boom kick. He got him. Count the 9,000 there, Stefan. Thank you. That's that. So, Adam Cole, baby! And, Adam Cole, baby, ready! And Kyle get the win in his triple threat trios match that was amazing. Adam Cole's back in the win column. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Who's this coming in? Oh, not. God damn it, Takeshita. Well, they are the trios champions. So we got. Oh, there's Claudio. I was wondering where Claudio was. So they're attacking. Pac and William Yuta are attacking Adam Cole in the ring. Claudio throws Parker into the barricade, stomach first. Ow. They're really doing a number on Adam Cole, baby. Where's the Kingdom? Where's the other members of the Kingdom? Well, actually, where is the official Kingdom? Oh, Claudio's gonna hurt his friend. Don't do it! Don't do it, Swiss! Don't do it! Don't do it, Swiss. Please don't do it to Chugs. No! Somebody get out here. We don't, Chugs is injured. We're not gonna hear from him much. Shit. So it looks like we're going to get a Trios titles match, finally, between the Undisputed Kingdom and Claudio, William Yuta, and Pac. So Claudio's like, you got something to say? And Adam was like, you messed with the wrong trio. And then Roddy Ow. Roddy and Kyle are in. Claudio throws Kyle into the timekeeper's barricade. Roddy into the barricade, and then Kyle put William Yuta in the ankle lock, broke his fucking ankle, good. And then Adam Cole gets out of it. So they stand tall. Adam Cole's back on the mic. He's like, I'm sick and tired of you three thinking you're the best trios team out here and everything. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your boy Mox. And then he's like, I said in 2025, the Undisputed Kingdom will get gold around our sexy waists. So next week, so I guess he is going to, is on Collision? Oh, on Dynamite. This week on Dynamite, this Wednesday, Trios titles match. Please win the titles. Please. But knowing AEW, and I think this, I don't even know this, if Claudio, I think they did defend him like once in the last month or two. So, I don't know if we're going to get a title change next week in Austin, Texas. So, but yeah, Trios titles match. Finally they defend those goddamn belts. I don't even know who the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champs are. It's been a while since those titles got defended. I don't know why they had, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway, back to Dynamite. I know this is conflicting, but whatever. Alright, we got a video for FTR. Somebody get the Glock! Because Cash Wheeler's got a Glock. Run away! Run away! Alright, moving on. Alright. So then we see Hook and Samoa Joe going into the Patriarchy's locker room. But before they get into the locker room, Hook says, I'm not sensible when I'm mad. And then Joe's like, where's Shibata? He's in Japan, obviously. So they go into the locker room. They beat the shit out of Nick fucking Wayne and Chris Sabian. And then we see Mama Wayne and Christian in another room, probably fucking. So Joe's like, where's Daddy? Hello, Wendy. And then they're like, well, they're not here, and they beat the fuck out of them. And we see Christian and Mama Wayne watching. And then they kind of go off and go into another room somewhere. And then Joe's like, tell Mom and Dad I said hi. We say hi. So they leave, and then we see Mama Wayne and Christian come out from another room, and then they go into the actual locker room and check on their what's left of Kip Sabian and Nick fucking Wayne. Shit. So we got that. Let me move on. Alright, so 3 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to MJF. Basically, the whole thing with him and Jeff Jarrett was a waste of fucking time. And he's like, this ain't all elderly wrestling. This is AEW where the best wrestle. He's like, kill me, So, he said, by beating Jarrett, I'm one step closer to obtaining the Triple B, baby. And nobody's on the level of the... And then Max Caster rolls in the ring. And MJ's like, get the fuck out of my ring! You're taking up my promo time! And then Adam Page gets in the ring. They have a little face-off. A stare-down. And then Adam Page pretty much goes after Max Caster. And then freaking MJF got pissed and says, and he's like, before he was rudely interrupted by a worthless, talentless hack. Watch my short, by the way. He's like, nobody's on the level. And then Dustin Rhodes comes out. It's the revolving door, random people come out. So he's like, he tells MJF to shut up. And then they go into a back and forth promo. It was amazing. Dustin talking about his 15-year sobriety. He's like, don't you ever mention my good friend Owen Hart ever again. You keep your name out of his mouth or I'll kick your teeth down your throat. Don't mess with Dustin Rhodes. Shit. But anyway. So he's like praising himself. I'm way better than you. My father is better than you. Shit like that. He says, I'm the man who took 37 long years of blood, sweat, and tears to get out of my daddy's shadow. Actually, Max says that. And he's like, oh, you're the man who dressed up in gold. Dust. And then he's like, you know what's sad? You're also in the, you're living in the shadow of your baby brother, Kode. No! And Dustin's like, that's it. Beats the fuck out of MJF. Security tries to come in, including Christopher Daniels and Jerry Lynn. Pull apart, brawl. And then, eventually MJF goes up the ramp with Chris. He tells Christopher Daniels that Hangman did a big number on him. No wonder you're retired. And then out of nowhere we get the legendary teriyaki chant. Teriyaki. Yeah. He's a legend. Like Barry. Oh. Let me move on with that. Alright, so that segment, we're going to get MJF and Dustin Rhodes on Dynamite. And we'll see what happens with that. Is that Alicia Atute? I don't even know who is that. It looks like Alicia Atute. With Max Caster saying, oh, I'm great, Now, I don't know. Yeah, it is Alicia Atute, MJF's girlfriend. I don't know what she sees in that guy. Because he has a micro cock. She must be getting good micro cock, I guess. I don't know. She's still with the guy after like a year or two. Max's fucking promo was just abysmal. I was like, eh. Now we got Bandito in his return match. Well, return match. Because he got injured at Final Battle, came back last week to fight off Jericho, and now Bandito's taking on Brian Keith, the bounty hunter. So it's like a bounty hunter versus bandit match. Bandito coming out like almost like Zorro. Bandito ese! Oh, sorry. Former Ring of Honor World Champ, by the way. Alright, move on. Alright, so that whole thing with Dustin, Max Caster, MJF, and Hangman, I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Alright, then we get the AEW Women's Champion, the lovely Mariah May, looking great, as always. Sits next to Tony Schiavone, who's staring at her tits. You're a married man, Tony, stop it. You had your fun with Britt Baker, now you want to try to get Mariah May? You sick savage. But I digress. So anyway, she sits down, and we're going to get Queen Amanada versus Timeless Toni Storm. Darling! But it's not Timeless Toni Storm. It's the glamorous one, Mariah Storm, basically. So it's Toni Storm cosplaying as Mariah May. And she came out, looked exactly like Mariah. It was like looking in a mirror. Shit! And Mariah was pissed. It was like, So anyway, so we get this match. Serena D was watching in the back. And they went at it. It was a pretty good match. Mariah Storm goes right into Mariah May's face. And like, that blah, blah, blah. So they go back and forth. And, Queen Amanada with a nice dive to the outside, and she's like, and then we see half of Mariah Storm's wig, in her hand. Ooh, look, fake hair. So that was kind of funny. And then eventually, Mariah Storm, Toni Storm, hits that sexy hip attack in the corner, and picks up Queen Amanada, hits Mayday, which is Mariah's finisher, and the sexy pin. 1, 2, 3. So timeless, glamorous Mariah Storm gets the win in 9 minutes. Match was funny. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Renee tries to interview Tony Storm, Tony Mariah Storm, whatever you want to call her. She's like, please call me Mariah May. I'm the woman from hell. I stand on the neck of every woman in the vision, and there isn't a woman alive that can touch me. And then we see Mariah May is like, that's it. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. I'm out. She gets on the apron. Tony's like, give me a hug. Come on, hug it in, bro. Mariah's like, nah, I'm gonna grab my belt and I'm out of here. And then Tony does the Mariah pose in the ring. Oh, the best thing on television. Just great. This feud has been great so far. With Timeless Tony Storm coming back as Rocker Tony Storm, and then goes back into the time warp again. Now it's back as Darling Timeless Tony Storm. I hope she wins the title next weekend. Don't know, but they could have a screw job ending, and then they do another match, their third match at Revolution, and I think Tony Storm will win the belt, I believe, for the third time. So, I think the reign of terror of Mariah May is pretty much going to be over pretty soon. And after that, don't know. But we move on. Alright, so I give that segment, the match, per se, 3.25 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Alright, then we go to Renee in the back with a very pissed off Dustin Rhodes. And he basically challenges Max to a fight next week on Dynamite. He's like, next week I'll see you in Austin, Texas, because I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch! Oh, Okada and Io are gonna have a lawsuit. I don't think Dustin gives a fuck, but we move on. Alright, then we get a video for the Big Cass and Powerhouse Will Hobbs feud. And then we go to a live edition of the New York Minute with the Ring of Honor champion, Chris Jericho. Hi, guys! Hi, guys! With Big Cass and Brian Keith. And Brian Keith's like, respect Chris Jericho! And he's like, appreciate the learning tree! Jericho's like, giving him the side eye, like, So Jericho talks about Bandito, saying, nobody wants you here, and I'm going to turn this into a teachable moment. Nice Mr. Chase reference there, Chris. Yeah. So he puts a $100,000 bounty on Bandito's head. He tells Keith Lee, if you win, I will double that to $200,000, Dr. Evil. If you can do what Big Cass did to Hobbs, it's like, I'll double it and make it $200,000, Brian Keith, if you can do what Big Cass did to Powerhouse Hobbs, hitting him with that brick. Shit. So Big Cass goes to speak, but then Powerhouse Will Hobbs comes out. I'm like, uh-oh. And then, but Big Cass like, well, the numbers game, we're 3-on-1. But Powerhouse like, well, I got friends, and that's this team. The Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum, who follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you very much. And then security tries to break it up. Hobbs and Big Cass basically destroy security. Poor guys. And then they stare down. Then they have a big old hockey fight in that ring. Hey, didn't that team in Atlanta, get out of there? What was that team? The Atlanta Flames? Whatever happened? I mean, they don't even go here anymore. They got that team sucked. They got destroyed by the Rangers in the playoffs, by the way. Oh, shit. Anyway, so they go to the outside. They fight over a table. They put the security guard under the table. Oy, oy, oy. And then we go to we go to commercial, and then everyone's screaming in the back. Security is ejecting the learning tree from the building. And that's it. So that segment was wild. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. And then we end the show with whose house? Swerve's house. So we get Swerve. And then my good buddy Prince Nana, please for the love of God, buy his coffee. It's amazing. Rosa has a lifetime supply. Thanks, Nana, for that. Good job. Alright, so Swerve and Nana come out. Dancy, dancy, dancy! And then he takes on Rick O'Shit. Paul Turner, your referee. And the bell doesn't ring because Ricochet attacks Swerve on the outside. And they just beating the fuck out of each other. They go to the outside. They go on the barricade. And they're, like, bouncing on the barricade very nicely. And then Swerve hits a powerbomb on the barricade. Ow! And then Swerve smacks Ricochet's bald head off the top turnbuckle, then launches him into the exposed corner of the ring post. Ow! And then we go to break. We come right back. They go back and forth. Swerve hits a Swerve Stomp. Ricochet kicks out at 2.9999999 Batman 5. Amazing match. 450 splash by Ricochet for a near fall. Goes up top again. Shooting star press to the spine. Ow! Of Swerve. Another kick out at 2.99995. He loads up the spirit gun. It gets blocked by Swerve. He catches Ricochet with the house call out of nowhere. Hits another Swerve. Goes to the Swerve Stomp again. Ricochet hits him in the balls. Dude. And then hits the spirit gun. And Ricochet gets the win. I think he beat him in the tournament. In the Continental Breakfast Tournament. So, Ricochet has 2 wins over Swerve, I believe. And that's pretty much it. So, Ricochet gets the win in a great match. 4 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Ricochet takes Prince Nana's prophecy embassy robe. And basically takes it with him to the Defy Wrestling. And he's mocking Swerve and everything. And then Swerve comes out, trying to get the robe back. Doesn't get it back. So, they took their feud to Defy Wrestling. So, you know there's going to be a match coming up maybe at Revolution. Probably a hardcore match. Oy, don't even go there with that. Kill Shot and Prince Puma. Oy, from Luke John Underground. Shit. Alright, got that. Alright, so that ends Dynamite. And I thought Dynamite was an amazing show. So, I gave Dynamite 7.25 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comment section, and then we'll talk about it. And that's that. Alright, I'm going to watch the last hour and 15 minutes of Collision as Bandito and Brian Keith, like, they're back-to-back. They look like we're going to get an old-fashioned Western meet at 10 paces. Double Claymore! Holy shit! They are both down. That was amazing. No, this Collision is actually pretty good. So after an abysmal couple of shows, this week Dynamite has been pretty good. Was way better. Collision last week was pretty good. This week has been, pretty much a carbon copy. Has been pretty damn good. All right, we get that. And now they're like 2 bulls about to kick some ass. Brian Keith's going for a pedigree or something. We get that. Alright, so I'm going to finish this match, and then I'm going to have my sensible dinner pretty soon. And then, maybe later we'll do a Collision review over on my... Actually, we'll do it tomorrow. I gotta charge my phone. And then we'll talk about SmackDown before the end of the night. And then I'll watch the snowfall. It's already snowing, piling up on the street. It's really piling up right now. I can't even see that much outside, but it's on the cars. I don't know how much is on the ground right now. And Bandito won with like a bridging German suplex. Oh, he hit the 21 plex to get the win. So Bandito is back. Gets his first win back after injury. So he's coming for the Ring of Honor World title with Jericho. And we'll see when that match might happen. If it's on TV or it might happen at Supercard. We'll get that. Good win for Bandito. Great match. And that's it. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. And I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.